Procter & Gamble is one of the largest manufacturing companies in the world, and we are very fortunate to have Bill, their Director of Enterprise Security Operations, as our keynote speaker today. Bill has been in the industry for over 20 years and has extensive experience in OT security.
The number of devices that are coming into our environments, how they're getting into our environments, and how hackers or attackers are using our trust of the supply chain and our trust of third parties and our inability to change these environments really against us. And we've had to bridge those networks, as I'm sure many of you have in the past. And it's really created an area where we know we can't deploy traditional IT technologies, but we know we have to do something to be able to identify an event so that it doesn't affect our entire network. So on the security concerns, obviously P&G's been around for a long time, but we've got a lot of legacy equipment that's out there, and trying to retrofit or lift or change, given the volume of material that we actually make, is an extremely daunting challenge, and it's not realistic for us. And then add in the fact that more and more adversaries are becoming aware and targeting that supply chain and targeting those environments, just creates a severe problem for us. And it was one of the ones that I walked into a little over a year ago, was how do we have visibility into the OT space without impacting OT? And that's really where TrapX came into play for us. Was its passive nature really created a partnership with the OT environment and the OT leadership. As you all know, the OT, the IoT devices were never designed with security. And a few moons ago, I helped design some of the NERC SIP and some of the responses that certain companies went through for there. They just don't exist. It was just inherently never thought of. Even simple password complexity, never considered. So we have to have something in the environment that gives us that visibility. And then it has to be easy to deploy. The last thing you need is to go spend days or weeks in a manufacturing facility trying to deploy technology. And then most importantly, it can't talk. It has to be passive, and it has to be 100% passive. Without naming other vendors, we've gone through many challenges on trying to retrofit traditional IT technologies into the OT space, and it just isn't working. How did we do this? What are we trying to do? The bait and the traps. I want visibility into the network, and I want to know what else is out there, and I want them to hit a trap versus hitting a network or hitting an actual device. And even if it means I have to segment an entire location, much better to lose one location than 160. So using the baits, using the traps gives us increased visibility and awareness to anything that potentially could be happening in our environment. If you're looking for something for us that was really easy to deploy, gives us the ability to identify both Windows and OT and network-based activities. It's really worked for us. For those of you that also have security operations responsibilities and incident response, you look for fidelity. Fidelity is probably the highest of any of the solutions that we have deployed. TrapX is the top one or two in terms of fidelity. If you get an interaction with it, you know it's an event that you're going to have to go investigate, and you're going to have to make very quick decisions about what's going on. The overall happiness of my team in the last 6 months has dramatically improved because the value of the quality of the data coming in has just made life so much easier. And, you know, the 12-hour days are turned back into 8-hour days.